bubbles over there, and I thought, I wonder if there's a fish. He's got me well and truly weeded up. There he goes. Yeah, look. I don't know what they're up to, but there's something there. Look, he's no match for the toga that I caught in this bay on Friday, but he's a start. That was interesting. I can see loads of surface activity. And yeah, my first fish for this session. By no means a monster, but Lake Kurwongbah is fishing tough at the moment. Well, good morning from a very still, claggy Lake Kurwongbah. It's eerily still out here this morning. It wasn't actually my venue of choice. I was planning on going to North Pine Dam this morning, but when I pulled up to the car park, it's a little busy for my liking. I appreciate that lake is huge. There's a lot of water to go at, but my knowledge of it is pretty skinny. And if the 10 or so guys that I saw in the car park all headed to the same spot that I was going to head, I kind of figured, yeah, I'm not going to have a hope in hell. And after Friday's success, good old Lake Kurwongbah catching that monumental saratoga, it's a bit of a no-brainer really. But yes, had that one teeny tiny fish in the same bay that I caught the toga. Had to give it a go, and I'm going to give it another go a bit later. But yeah, I am heading to the top of the lake. That's the only place that I've had consistent action. And yeah, although the lake is fishing tough, I figured it's probably my best bet. So yeah, getting the paddle on, getting up to the top of the lake. Want to catch some bass. Oh, okay. There's a fish. There's a fish. Fish zipping through weed like crazy. But it is nonetheless a fish. Doesn't feel like a very big one. Either that or he's just swimming towards me and hasn't woken up. That is a fish. Hey, happy days. Here you come, buddy. You come. Come on. There we go. It's crazy, isn't it? If my past self told my future self that I'd be pretty happy about catching a 25 centimetre bass from Lake Kurwongbah, yeah, I'd probably tell me I was going crazy. But yeah, there you go. Tell you what, they're all raggedy looking fish as well. I think these guys have definitely been suffering of late. I haven't actually seen a bit of activity out on the deck, so I'm going to have a couple of casts with the Vibalicious. Actually, I'm going to do 3. I put my marker out and I was casting that way, so yeah, I'm going to do 3 casts just because I've seen a little bit of activity. I don't know where all the big fish have gone, but they are definitely hiding somewhere. Mind you, there's one. There's one. Where's my other H-block? Get the other H-block out there, Jake. I thought I saw something. Okay, this is a bit more of a result. And if he's taken the Vibalicious, hopefully this is a better fish. Oh, happy days. This is already turning into a better session than last time. I don't think he's huge, but he's definitely bigger. Alright. No, he's alright. He's alright. Yes, you will do, my friend. Thank you for coming. The Vibalicious has come up with the goods yet again. So I'd seen the tiniest bit of activity on the sounder. I was giving myself 3-4 casts, and off it went. He's a respectable 37 centimetres. Oh, okay. I'm pretty pleased about that. That's not bad at all. Let's see if he's got any friends down there. That's why it's good to bring a couple of H blocks. I can go back to that spot if this doesn't produce any more fish. And yeah, it's just good to have a reference, because seriously, where you actually hook a fish. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Yes, please. I'm going to let him go in front of that H block if I possibly can. Yeah, where you actually hook a fish. Oh no, has he come off? No, he hasn't come off. Where you hook a fish and where you land a fish can be two very different things. Sorry, places. Oh, happy days. I am glad I paddled to the top of the lake. Swing it around a bit. Oh, hello. Nice. Oh, this is much more like it. Far out. Where are you going, buddy? Oh my lord. Yeah, you'll do. You'll do. You will do. Oh my lord. Yeah, you'll more than do. Yeah. How's your luck? Second cast to that spot. I think he might be a bit bigger, you know? Oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. 43 centimetres, far out. Look at that. What's that? Profile on these things is just nuts. I can only imagine when they open their gobs and snuffle that lure, it must be quite a sight. I'd love to figure out some way of getting an underwater camera going behind the lure. Or, sorry, in front of the lure. That'd be awesome. But sadly, that rowing boat in Tinny that went through has completely shut them down. I'm not surprised, I suppose. I've got one very twitchy little knock. But, yeah, it's interesting having drifted across. So I figured I'd just creep forward, see if the fish had just backed off further. It's completely barren, there's nothing there. So, my guess is those fish were feeding on something. And then, yeah, the boats went through, spooked them, and off they went. So I'm going to leave that marker there. I'm going to go back to my original marker and give that a try with the V-blade for a bit. Who knows? Okay, that made me jump. Nice. Thick weed here, but the great thing about this V-blade is it will skim across the top of those weeds and the fish would just come out and wallop the lure. Yeah, come on, buddy. In you come. In you come. Yeah! The stamp of fish has gone down a little bit, but he's still a 30. That was good fun. Yeah, just using the good old Elvis to go along the edge of this weed bed. I'm getting the occasional kind of knock. Well, that's the first one that's actually committed. Cool. Okay. Wow. I'm so far from my markers now, but I am seeing a lot of activity. I should have brought another H block. Don't you just love it when you do a cast like that and then from nowhere a fish just comes out and grabs it? That's wicked. You just love a bite like that. See some activity on the sounder, wallop out the V-blade, wallop on the lure. He's not a biggie, but I'm made up for that bite. That was awesome. I like to come out on Sunday, exercise and get shouted at. I lost them again. This is where the markers are so invaluable. Oh no, here we go. I found it again. I get the impression this is considerably more weed than fish. Oh yeah, it was a lot more weed than fish, but here we come. It's another one. Feels like a bit of a numbers game, to be honest. Tiny little bass, but I keep wading through the small ones. Hopefully a big one will come along. Well, I'm not surprised. I guess the only thing I am surprised about is that it didn't happen sooner. So yes, if that rowboat and that tinny shut them down, I can only imagine these muppets are going to have even more of a detrimental effect. But I'm going to keep at it for a bit. I feel like these guys know exactly where I am and exactly where I'm fishing, so they'll be very mindful and respectful. It's nuts, isn't it? That is literally a cast away from where I'm fishing. I know it's going to look like a lot further on the GoPro, but it's so incredibly close. Not my favourite, but who knows, sometimes when you get a ski boat through, the fishing goes absolutely bonkers. So go on. Okay, proof that you can still catch fish when the ski boat's zipping around the place. I've just got to watch where the bow waves are going now. Oh, far out. He's only a little one. Just got to keep an eye on that boat. There we go. Yeah. There you go, proof that you can actually catch fish when there's a speedboat zipping around. I'm literally just bobbing up and down in the wake for this put out. There are still fish here. I am seeing activity on the sounder. I think quite a lot of it is bait fish. The bites have become very skittish. Not surprisingly, in all honesty. If I was a fish and an outboard motor went through, I'd probably scarp her. Go on. It's clearly just a ton of tiny fish sat off this weed bed. If I can get it in the same spot more than once, they are more than obliging. Well, this one feels a little better. So, no, it's pretty much the same. Lovely dark golden colour, that one. But I think he can just go straight back, hey? This is the spot. I can get in line with that H block and chuck towards this tiny house. They are more than obliging. It's good fun. Oh, he's locked me solid. I just wish they were a bit bigger. Yeah, I need to come off. Well done, buddy. Did me in the weed, eh? The bites have become very sporadic and the fish have got progressively smaller. Still been a lot of fun. What? Far out. It's this edge, this little weed bed that I'm just going up and down. There are so many tiny fish wedged in and around the weeds. And yeah, they are a lot of fun, but I'm not going to lie. Wouldn't mind something a bit bigger. Because my guess is this is another fairly tiny one. Yeah, it is. Come on, buddy. In you come. So yeah, that's the average stamp of fish that I'm catching. Oh, here come the waves. Yeah, that's the average stamp, which it's not huge, let's face it. It is fun, and I appreciate that Lake Kurwongbah's fishing pretty tough at the minute, so I am feeling quite lucky that I'm getting amongst some fish. But yeah, see, that's where all the big ones were. I kid you not, I can cast into that boat from here. Ugh, it does my head in. Oh blimey, there's two now. Sadly, the ski boat over there literally just went over the bit that I was going to go and try. And yeah, we've now got another one coming up here with a massive donut thing behind it. So I think this spot is done. I would be amazed if I managed to get another fish out of here. So yeah, time to paddle down the lake. Wait. I haven't caught a fish. I haven't caught a fish from here for ever. Far out. It's bonkers. I mean, again, it doesn't feel like a very big one, but it's a fish. Come on, buddy. No, you'll do. In you come. Yes. Well, how about that? Very unexpected. I mean, he's not a monster. I think he's 32 at a push. But yeah, I've not caught a fish in front of the mansion house for ages. So yeah, that's a bit of a result. There are just too many boats out for me now. These guys are absolutely shredding up and down the lake. And yeah, again, I could cast into your boat, mister. There is a fish. Okay. Traveling. Definitely traveling. Gotta say, buddy, that's a spirited effort. That is a very spirited effort. Well done. You've got to admire these little guys. That's for lure, that's for fish. I mean, come on. It's nuts, isn't it? Last time I drifted into this bay, caught a ginormous toga. This time, a teeny tiny bass. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. It's been a lot of fun, but the ski boat activity is, yeah, it's just got a little bit relentless, and it's definitely made for fishing a lot harder. So yeah, I'm going to slip this fella back. Yeah, it was a bit of a result to get those bigger fish up at the top end of the lake. I was beginning to lose hope that I was ever going to get another big bass, but yeah, those couple of fish were definitely worth the paddle, and all the backup ones were a lot of fun. So yeah, it's been a blast. I've had a really good day, and it's, blimey, it's only 10:10. Home in time for lunch. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.